I am a professional comedian, but that's not exactly why I'm here tonight. What I'm here tonight to do is impersonate a motivational speaker. That's what I do. Hello, I am motivational humorist and world-renowned super guru Jeff Havens, here to tell you about my latest motivational speech, Uncrapify Your Life. Now, unlike the other motivational speeches you've heard before, mine focuses on exactly what not to do. We first discuss good communication practices by learning how to more effectively criticize others, and then focus on personal and professional responsibility by learning how to outsource blame. Again, all of my advice is terrible. It's awful. So let's not waste another minute. Now, you've seen the acronym before. If you haven't, I'll refresh you. It is a word that stands for several other words. Here's an example. The CAN plan, that would be an acronym of some kind. Or the trust approach, for example, something like that. Nothing starts with U. I don't even really know what Saskatchewan means. And I was just trying to fill out the word. I was running late, you know, so that's what I came up with. But anyway, I think you'll find that my acronym is a little more esoteric, perhaps, than the ones you're familiar with. But is one that I'm hoping will become a part of your daily vocabulary for this moment forward. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present to you here this evening the MyFabMofa plan. I mean, just say it to yourselves. MyFabMofa. Good. Oh, it sounds like a lullaby, doesn't it? And what does it mean? I will tell you what it means. It means make yourself feel awesome by making others feel awful. How much more direct could I be? This is a pathway to happiness, people. This is a wonderful, wonderful tactic to learn to employ. Now, I know, again, some of you naysayers here in the crowd are out there saying, nay. You're saying that's not an acronym, sir? That's not even a word. Okay, fine, you win. It is not easy to come up with these things. You want to see my first effort? That. Learn how to tell people how much you really don't like them and have a lot of fun doing it, which is really hard to pronounce. I tried for a long time, never really figured it out. So we're going to stick with MyFabMofa. When you are going to criticize another person, what you need to do is begin with one of several introductory phrases that make it sound like you're not trying to be mean. You're actually trying to help the person you're about to insult. That way you will get the most pleasure out of their shock and pain. That's kind of how this works. So I'm going to show you a list of phrases that will work very well for you. It is certainly not a complete list, just a partial list to hopefully help you get started. The first of them, 2 words I know you've used before. No offense. Now let's be honest, we're all friends here. This is a lie. None of you has ever said no offense without being offensive. But the genius of this phrase is that, first of all, you can finish it with anything. And secondly, if the person you're talking to gets upset, it's their fault. Because you're not trying to offend them, you know? It's airtight, people. There's a lot of phrases just like this. Don't take this the wrong way. Like there's another way to take it, you know? I don't mean to sound rude. Yeah, you did. This is one of my favorites. This isn't going to sound the way I mean it. And you can really appreciate these when you use them like back to back. Like, sir, I didn't catch your name earlier. What's your name? Wally? Good. No offense, but nobody here likes you. No. Don't mean to sound rude. We all kind of wish you'd stayed home. Don't take that the wrong way. Yeah. See, I have a ball. I didn't even know Wally, you know. That was a lot of fun. And judging from your laughter, you've all wanted to tell him that for a long time, you know. Exactly. That's the power, people, of the MyFabMofa plan. Now we have to talk about how to actually criticize people. And here, you want to basically remember what you learned in 9th grade composition. You want to be original and descriptive. You want to be specific. You want to hit people with something they are not anticipating, because you'll have a lot more fun and get a lot more pleasure out of doing so. And I will show you right now why originality is so terribly important. I'd like you to turn to your spouse. Please turn to your husband or wife. Look them right in the eye and repeat after me, I don't like you. Now, you weren't actually supposed to do it. You were just supposed to laugh. But a lot of you, obviously, a lot of you need to be here this weekend. Okay, very good. But you'll notice the reaction here is a little lukewarm, and that is not your fault. It is the fault of this sentence, because this is a very, very common sentence. You've said it a million times in your life. You've heard it a million times in your life. It lacks power. You want to be original. You get a lot more pleasure out of that. I will show you that right now. Turn to your spouse again. This is fun. Okay, come on. Repeat after me. Don't take this the wrong way. But I hope you contract an intestinal parasite. It's a lot more fun, isn't it? Now, what I'm going to show you are creations of former MyFab MOFA graduates. Everything on this list I did not come up with. I shared the MyFab MOFA, and other people came up with these inspirational gems that I really hope will provide you with the kind of catalyst that you need in order to begin the MyFab MOFA in your own daily life. This first one I think is just amazing. That's a lovely outfit you're wearing. Does it come in your size? No. I know. That's a punch to the stomach if I ever heard one, isn't it? That is wicked. Very, very effective. So we got some more for you. I really like you as a person, but your parents slipped into the gene pool while the lifeguard wasn't watching. Clever take on an old theme, of course. I like this one. Did you get a new haircut or just an estimate? Outsourcing blame is inherent in our DNA. It is something that we are born to naturally, like learning to speak, like learning to breathe. So we're gonna break up into very small groups of like 5 or 6 people, kind of whoever's nearest you. And okay, I don't care how you decide this. I want this to be very loose. But I'm going to give you about 10 seconds, and I don't care how you decide which person in your group is going to be blamed, but I want you to decide which person in your group is going to be blamed by everybody else in your group. So at the end of maybe 10 seconds, I want all the fingers in each group pointing at one person. Ready, go. Ready, go. Good. Look at that. Look at that. You guys did wonderfully. Wonderful work, people. Somebody's angry about it too. You're standing up. You're not going to take it. That's good. That's great. So you'll notice here that this worked really well. I have to go back to you, don't I, Britt? I have to. Because not only did the people behind him blame him, these people blamed him. They went all the way over here. They outsourced it, their whole group. They just boom, boom. And what did he do? Did he fight back? Did he stand up? No, he just took it.
Wear it like a man.
He took it like a man, yes. He raised his hand. Who's at fault? It's me. It's me, guys. And this is exactly what we want. Because once you've broken a man that far, you can blame him for everything. I don't know where your wife is, but I know whenever the next thing goes wrong, I know it's your fault. Thank you for showing us exactly how powerful this could be. And this is a short but important section to help you remember it. A little rhyming phrase. Don't linger. Point the finger. Should help you get through for a while. By highlighting and then poking fun of practices we're all guilty of, the Uncrapify Your Life speech encourages listeners to do the opposite of what I recommend. It's a very backwards, satirical approach to the traditional motivational model. The speech does end with a more direct message, fully customizable and unique to every performance that will leave your attendees feeling better than they have in years. I've had a lot of success with the Uncrapify Your Life speech, with keynote speeches, holiday parties, best practice seminars, awards, banquets, and more. And I'm looking forward to bringing it to your organization. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video, and have a great day. The last one, advice that I just hope you carry away with you from tonight, and I know this is going to be kind of tough for some of you ladies, that I'm just a mouthpiece. I know a lot of guys think it. They've been scared to tell you. I'm here to tell you, please, stop shaving your eyebrows and painting new ones on. I mean, sculpt them all day, okay? That's really pretty. But why take the whole thing off just to put a whole new one right back on? Because most of the time you do. You put them too high. You look surprised all the time. You guys have been wonderful people. I hope you enjoy the weekend. I hope you've enjoyed my time. My name is Jeff Havens. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Thank you.